Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back once more to the Starbound Nightly. So, today we are just having a little exploration on this lovely Scorched planet, and we actually got a pretty nice starting biome here. It's one of those fancy glow biomes. I always like these. They're so pleasant just to look at, really, aren't they? And they're all shiny, and... Ooh, what's this? A platinum drill... lovely little gun, you know, we'll just take everything. Why not? Why not take everything? Also, I have turned off oh dear God. Why did I turn off admin mode? I had a comment in the previous video that I took a bit too personally, indicating that I didn't actually know what I was doing when playing the game. And it looks like that person was right. I've been playing in admin mode too long, I've forgotten how to actually play the game properly. Of course, let's be honest here. When meteors start falling from the sky, no one wins that battle. And that's just an argument that you probably don't have a hope of winning. I mean, we're still rocking that, perfectly generic set of armor. Hello? Oh my. Oh my. So, apparently we're already in a shadow biome. I hear something flapping around, but I can't see it. Also, did the game always kind of... Oh, see, it's you. Did the game always kind of spam you with... where'd my health thing go? See, again, that's something I sort of hope gets adjusted in the final build of the game, and that is that... Hopefully, in the final build, we have the option... Ooh, what is this? But the option I tell... Whoa! Ah! It's too fast! Hey, you better run. Anyway, like I was saying, the option to actually have the whole hunger and survival bit, if you want, but not have to deal with the item dropping thing, 'cause I find that kind of annoying. Oh! Ah! Listen, ape people, you don't want to fight me! I'm a good man! As evidenced by the fact that I have this awesome little bowler hat on. Seriously, bowler hats are what need to make a comeback, not fedoras. Fedoras are nice and all, but I think bowler hats are even cooler. Feel free to disagree. Anyway, this is something completely new, isn't it? And I, for one, am excited to be a part of this. I mean, this just looks awesome, doesn't it? And it's actually not even protected by the looks of it. I could actually peel everything off the walls. I suspect... Ooh. I suspect this is going to be one of those dungeons that you go through in order to get clues and rewards and stuff in order to access the Apex mission, if I had to guess. Or not. This could just be some badass new thing that was just... Well, then again, it can't be that new, because I haven't regenerated my Starbound universe for a while, so... This is probably not that new, now that I think about it. But it's still interesting. I mean, I like this. I mean, this is so much cooler than some of the dungeons we've seen previously. Can I destroy this? I can. Alright, that's good to know. I like this. I like this a lot. This is a very nice lab, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Oh god. Oh, I shot too much. Ooh. Drop some kind of techie chip thingamabob. Perfectly generic item. Kinda wondering why all these perfectly generic items are showing up lately. And there's gotta be a reason, right? Like, something that is triggering them showing up. These are my questions. But also the fact that we're on a Scorched city biome. Ooh. Obviously, we're not gonna just walk on that. Ugh. Anyway, yeah. It actually is nice to be playing with an actual sense of danger again. Ooh, scientist coat. I'm also very lucky when I did that I didn't just drop right into the poison. That would have been very awkward. You're also probably wondering, what are you holding in your hand there, Gaslight? That seems like something I haven't seen before. Well, possibly. It's entirely possible you have seen what I'm holding in my hand. Or... Anyway, you know what? Let's just show it off. Hadouken! Hadouken again! Also, listen to that music. I'm pretty sure that's new music. Or at least music that hasn't actually been implemented before now. And just some nice... I wonder if I get hurt by my own Hadouken fire. Also, it's not quite as overpowered as I was hoping it would be. Got ourselves a bass guitar right there. And yes, I know it's pronounced bass. Used to annoy my brother with that all the time, calling it a bass instead of a bass. It's spelled the same way as bass, so I call it bass. It's bass, but you can annoy anyone who knows anything about music with that one. Of course, I don't know what I'm doing waiting for these platforms. Oh, I've got a feeling that sneaky things are gonna happen here. Some kind of, like, super lab. I mean, what could possibly go wrong if I press this button? Well, not all that much, to be honest. I mean, surely... That thing actually looks pretty cool. Surely they wouldn't want to kill the guy who freed them. Apparently they would. Stupid ungrateful monsters. Hello. Oh! Oh! That guy he has a pet! Did you see that? And he killed me. Alright, that does remind me why I have admin commands on, though. I know, that's cheesy as heck. But I don't want to be dropping items. I mean, who wants that, right? I also suspect, seeing as those tiles seem to be damageable, that that particular dungeon is not quite finished yet, and in the near... Why did I do that? What is this music that I'm hearing? It's awesome, isn't it? I'm getting pretty good at that, but that's also probably really annoying, so I'll stop that. I have also noticed another thing. Items aren't automatically going into my hotbar anymore for some reason. Wait, what am I doing? I'm going up like a sucker. Psh. And why would I do that when we can do this the badass way and just climb the side of the wall like the super badass that we truly are? There we go. Now, the only way to make this more badass would be if we were dual-wielding grappling hooks, so we could just grapple one after the other. But yeah, I like these. I like these new dungeons a lot. I mean, they're sexy as hell, if you don't mind me saying, and they're very vertical. I like that. There's something about a vertical tower that I like. Well, the top's a little ugly. It's just this flat thing. But then again, in a regular game, you're never gonna see this, so... Well, then again, that's not actually true, is it? Because you can still grappling hook up there. Anyway, so this guy wants a Pokemon battle with us. Hey, what's this? Alert, rebels are trying to sneak by. Oh dear God. My greatest nemesis. Alright, but you want to play a Pokemon battle, sir? Arceus Horror, I choose you! Arceus. Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going, buddy? Honestly. Alright, Hadouken! 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 And Hadouken one more time. Okay, 2 more times. But I like the fact that enemies can actually have pets and be fighting with those as well. That's just pretty cool, if I do say so myself. I think a lot of things are cool, as you can probably tell. I think my calling of that, saying that's cool, I think it's justified. Ooh, what's this? The Dawnbreaker. Electric portal, huh? Pretty swanky. I like that. I like that a lot. That is actually very nifty indeed. But I do promise, like, once 1.0 comes out, we will be dropping the whole, you know, using admin commands for everything, because admin commands are fun, don't get me wrong. But they do take away a lot of the challenge, and while they are fun, they don't stay fun for very long. Apparently this thing wants to follow me. Sorry, I already have my own Pokemon, or Starmon, whatever I want to call you. So, sorry, but not today, my friend. I also just murdered someone there. Wow. I gotta love that. If I can, I'm gonna figure out a way to get that thing into the stable build. I mean, there's probably a way. If I just, like, copied my character, maybe. Depending on how things like transfer from the stable or from the nightly into the stable. I bet I could do it. Like, just to have it. Like, I wouldn't use it in the story or anything. I'd save it for, like, the late game stuff once we'd already, you know, beat everything. Because that would be cheesy as heck. Don't think I would want to ruin all our fun with that. I mean, there would be no point in playing the game if I just had this thing killing everything for us all the time. Ooh, Lava Lord set. It looks pretty cool, if I do say so myself, but we're not going to worry about that right now. I still think that Lava Lord set might end up having some special ability where it makes you immune to lava. I haven't heard that confirmed anywhere. I feel like I might have read that somewhere, but I'm probably imagining that. Though it would be nice. It would be very nice indeed if that... Hello. Ooh. Hello. So, you guys working hard or hardly working there? My hammer is for keeping the peace around here. It'd be nice, and you won't see me use it. Oakley dokley. Now, I suppose I could also, I mean, since we're just kind of using cheats to make our way through everything here, I suppose if I really wanted, I could just turn gravity to 0 and not have to worry about a thing. Why did I do... You know what? I'm going to follow that. Set gravity. 0. Up and away. That was very silly of me. Excuse me. There we go. Whee! I'm flying. A bit too high, though. Much like that scene in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Or Icarus, flying too close to the sun. This also seems to be moving really slow. Oh. You see, I like that, because then we can make an elevator. How do they have this set up? Okay, so there's some kind of thing hidden in here. Alright, what is that? An AND switch? Let's break this so we can actually get a better look at this here. So I kind of tried building something sort of like this earlier off camera, but I didn't quite... Oh, it's a Zord... Oh, I get it. As long as one or the other is on. I gotcha. Alright, that's interesting. Alright, we'll have to fiddle around with that. I also like how it moves relatively slowly. That's pretty nice. I still hope there's some way we can kind of tweak and control the speed of those things. But what I really like about those little things... And that was an elevator, but like... Or not an elevator. That was one of those rails, right? What's this? Discovered some seeds. Oh, there's just some chili seeds in the lava for some reason. Anyway, but like I was saying, I'm presuming that was like one of those rail things rather than a pre-constructed elevator. I'm sure it was. I wasn't really looking, though. I probably should have been paying more attention. That's my problem, really. And something I should probably work on as a YouTuber is making sure I'm trying to pay a bit more attention so I can be a bit more helpful and informative. I mean, I try to be, but sometimes I just like running through stuff, and even if I have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm just having fun with it, and hopefully you guys are having fun with it as well. And then later, like, as we get into the further episodes, that's when I, like, actually buckle down and try to make sure I know what I'm talking about so that anyone who's new coming in and actually wants to learn can learn. And everyone who, I guess, is just here for my witty commentary is here for my witty commentary. Or something like that. I don't know. It is what it is, as it were. I also love these rune things. There's always a story to tell. And you gotta wonder, and considering the fact that there are Apex, or some kind of Apex lab, which coincidentally is the only system still functioning, kinda makes you wonder, was this an Apex homeworld, and they nuked it into oblivion, or they did something and they blew out the ozone layer? Or something like that. I love those little stories in these things. Yeah, this one doesn't actually seem to have a whole bunch of landmines in it. Which tells me that it probably wasn't a war. Maybe it was some kind of ecological disaster. Maybe it was a solar flare. Who knows? Maybe people just abandoned this planet and over time, this is what happened. It's hard to say. Hadouken! I love that. Is this destroying blocks? No, it's not. For a second I thought it might be. Oh, you know what? I remember a while back there was like some kind of meteor gun mod, as I recall, that could, like, yeah, it actually spawned meteors when you fired it. I should try to find that. That would be just fun to play around with. Not something you'd probably want, Not something you'd want to do during serious gameplay, but wow. I have really messed things up with the gravity on this planet, didn't I? Excuse me, my good man. Do you have a minute to hear about your Lord and Savior, Cluex? No? Alright. Well, Cluex says that all who don't follow him should burn in a holy fire. And that is how the Hadoken was born. Or something like that, probably. Ooh, what's this? A reality smasher. Ooh, I like the sound of that. That sounds fun. Let's see what it does. Oh. Oh, it's just a spear. Damn, that is a powerful... I love spears in this game. I also wonder if post 1.0 we're gonna get more side story missions to help just sort of flesh out some of the stuff. Like, what's up with the cultists? Well, I think the cultists, since I think they show up in most of the missions, so I suspect they have something to do with the whole tentacle monster thing. And they're like, ooh, hello. You might want to move, my friend. There we go. I don't know why I tried to attack that piece of paper. Man, this is powerful. Like, it's one hit killing everything. I love it. It also seems we've circumnavigated the planet, so let's actually warp quickly to the outpost using the warp command. There we go. Yeah, good old outpost. Actually, something I've noticed is that that little teleporter over by the Ark, you can actually click on that now and it actually activates. So you can make that a shortcut. So you can teleport directly to the Ark or to the two-stop teleshop, which is actually not open yet. And something I'm going to have to fiddle around with, maybe, is seeing if we can unlock that. I don't know. But what I actually really want to show is, one, that if you've been having trouble getting to the outpost, you should be able to get to it now. And two, this. Ta-da! It's the fluffalo. You can harvest it. Yeah, you can kind of harvest it. Oh, look at it. I don't know what it's feeding on. Apparently, it can just eat the raw stone. You can feed these things, and basically the idea for these guys is that, I guess the inspiration for them was that some things like phase matter, I think, and some of those other crafting materials were kind of hard to get a hold of and rare and unpredictable. So the idea was, how would you create a creature that can spawn those? And to some degree, this thing is kind of like Eevee from Pokemon, where you have the baby Fluffalo, like this, who you feed, and then it grows up into one of these adult Fluffalo. And they come in multiple colors, depending on what you feed them. I'm actually not sure what to feed them in order to get them to grow up, because I literally just spawned them in right before I started recording this, just to see if I could show them off. I look forward to seeing when these things are properly implemented, and I kind of wonder how you're going to get them. I've heard something about buying them from the Terramart, possibly, which could be interesting. Or maybe you just find them on planets and stuff, and you can capture them kind of like pets or something. I'm not entirely sure, but I do like the idea of farming and having like animal farming in addition to the whole prop farming. So interesting stuff, really. Isn't it adorable? I like this. I like this a lot. Anyway, that's kind of more or less all I want to show off in this particular episode. We're looking very sciencey in our awesome lab coat. I like the fact that you can actually get this lab costume now. I'm not sure if you could before, but it seems to be very definitely something you can access now. And that seems really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. And, you know, something I might do is maybe while we wait for 1.0, I might, like, just using the Urkius Ghost and admin commands to just kind of breeze through the quests. Just kind of finish opening these. I don't think you can actually do anything when this is open yet. And I wouldn't go and spoil the final mission anyway, but if you guys want to see previews of the various missions, then let me know in the comments down below. As always, let me know what you want to see next time in the Starbound Nightly. But for now, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.